Hello guys, welcome back to episode 1 of season 2. As you can see, our old fixtures are still there. That's because we have not fast forwarded into the next season, but I'm going to do that right now. You refuse transfer offer and remain manager of this club. Are you sure? Yes. We're going into our second season at Arsenal. As you can see, Swansea, West Brom and Leeds have been promoted to the Premier League, and Watford, Norwich and Sheffield United have been relegated to the Championship. Season objectives. So these are just going to talk about what they expect me to do for season 2. So they want us to win the league this year. I mean, we came close last season, just missing out by a point. I think I'm going to agree with the board and go for the league this season. So I'm just going to agree that now. It's like we're on the same page with the board. So let's go take this league this season. Coaching staff also backing us. Hopefully we can bring the right players in. So we have officially entered the summer window. So we got a message, newcomers to the youth team, players contracts expiring this year. Tierney goes up by overall. So does Smith Rowe. You're taking a look at the season objective you, your staff and the sports director have set and see no problem with it. From a business perspective, I'm sure this will have a positive knock-on effect for the club status. Saka back from loan, Willock back from loan, Marapanas back from loan, Smith Rowe back as well, Saliba, El Neni. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into my starting 11 and see who could potentially be promoted into it, especially with the loanees that have come in, and probably see what formation best suits me for this season. So as of last season, we went with 4-1-2-3, which I believe did work out to be alright, but against the big teams we kind of struggled. So with this season, I'm going to go with something a bit different. So for this season, I've decided to go for 4-1-3-2, just so we can have more attacking threat up top, instead of just Aubameyang being the only striker that scores. And in terms of the midfield, I've gone more defensive for times we play against the bigger clubs. I've also brought down my defensive line to a 3 out of 10 instead of a 5 out of 10, just based on how last season I thought my defenses were too high up, and that's probably how we conceded goals. So looking at my lineup, I know I definitely need a new centre back, especially with how David Luiz is on the transfer list. I also do want a left midfielder as a replacement for Maximan, or even a starter to be fair. As for my partnership up top, I kind of have it down as Lacazette leaving. I've got Jovic and Martinez on my shortlist as recommended from you lot, but I'm also going to double check to see who else is available that could potentially partner up with Aubameyang. So this episode is not going to consist of any gameplay or matches. I'm going to go through the whole July and see if I can bring in a centre back, left midfielder and a striker, and if I can't, you guys can recommend me who I can go for. So on my shortlist, I put down Nathan Ake, Upamecano as the centre backs that I want to go for. For my left midfielder, I put down Draxler, Lozano, Everton, Guedes, Malcolm and Sigankov. And for a striker to partner up with Aubameyang, I've put down Jovic as recommended, Piatek, Martinez, which was also recommended, and Dembele. So in terms of players I want to get rid of this transfer window, I've got David Luiz on open to hire offers. We did receive a transfer fee from Manchester United for 19.5. I've also got Lacazette down on open to hire offers, and as you already know, we've been offered a 72.8 million fee by Real Madrid. I also put down Mavropanos for open to hire offers. I've also put down El Neni on open to hire offers. So I put down Willock and Saka on the loan list, as well as Smith Rowe. And I finally put down Pukki on open to hire offers as well. So all the players that I put down on open to hire offers that haven't received the bid yet, I'm only going to keep them there for a month and see if anyone comes in. And if nobody comes in, I'll just place them on the transfer list. So for David Luiz, I'm just going to see if I can agree a deal with any of the centre backs I'll go for first before making a decision on what to do with him. Likewise with Lacazette, I'm just going to see if I can accept the deal first for a striker before letting him go. In terms of centre back, I'm leaning more heavily to Nathan Ake than Upamecano, just based on he's got a better ball control and tighter possession. His defence stats are actually better than Upamecano, and to be fair, he's a bit less cheaper than Upamecano as well. So I'm just going to bid for Nathan Ake right now. I'm just going to offer him 40 million. He's on 43k wages at the moment. You've got a lot of wages, so 58 sounds fine. I'm gonna give him a 4-year deal as well and send that off. In terms of left midfielders, I'm heavily moving towards Everton just based on his ball control, dribbling and tight possession is practically better than everyone else's. He's very quick. He's got a speed of 87, acceleration of 90. I think the quickest out of all of them. And his finishing's not that bad, so if I'm gonna place a bid for him, I'm also gonna give him 40 million to start off with. He's on 50k at the moment. I'm gonna give him, just give him 83. 4-year deal and send that off as well. As for strikers, I'm liking all of the strikers I've got down on my list. And to be fair, I'm actually liking Jovic. He's got a good finishing at 85. He's got a better dribbling than Piatek. And he's actually quicker as well. His market value is 55 million. His release clause is 56. I'll try to see if I can get him on a cheap deal. I'm going to start with 44 million. He's on 69k wages. 77 is fine. And I'm going to give him a 3-year deal and send that off. So we got responses back from all 3 transfers. Nathan Ake is declined. So has Everton. And so has Jovic. So I'm just going to try and go in for these players again. Probably do it 2 more times, and if they still decline, then I'll go into the next player. So Bournemouth want 48 million for Nathan Ake if we're gonna go in again. And Everton and Jovic haven't really said what they actually want. So 48 million is actually his release clause. So I'll see if I can pay that off. I'll give him 64k wages this time round. Still on a 4-year contract. And I'm gonna send that off as well. So for Everton this time round, I'm gonna offer them a 47 million fee, give him 91k wages, still on a 4-year contract, and send that off. And for Jovic, I'm gonna send them a 49 million offer with 85k wages for him, 3-year deal, and I'll give him a goal bonus of 8.5k and send that off. Wow, so Manchester United have signed our former player Socrates from Everton. Got a message. Ake's declined our offer again. Everton has declined as well, and so has Jovic. So this time round, they haven't said anything else in terms of what we can come with for Nathan Ake. Likewise with Everton and Jovic. So I'm just gonna bid for these players one more time. So for my last offer, Nathan Ake, I'm giving them a 48.1 million release clause fee, 70k wages for him on a 4-year deal, giving him a 3.1 appearance bonus and a 6.3k clean sheet bonus. And I'm gonna send that off and see what they say. So my last offer for Everton, I'm giving them a 51 million transfer fee, 99k wages for him on a 4-year deal, 6.3k goal bonus and a 5.4 win bonus, and see if he accepts that. So for my last offer for Jovic, I'm just going to activate his release clause of 56.9 million, giving him a 93.7k wage on a 3-year deal, giving him a appearance bonus of 4.9k, goal bonus of 8.5k and a win bonus of 6.3. And I'm gonna see if he accepts that one as well. So we got a scout report back for Jan Vertonghen. I'm not gonna grab him, he's our rival player, so there's no point doing that. Plus it's unrealistic. After receiving that scout report of Jan Vertonghen, I've also sent out my scouts to look for a left midfielder and a striker in case we're unable to actually sign ones ourselves. So we've managed to agree a deal for Nathan Ake. However, Everton declines our offer, and we've agreed a deal for Jovic as well. So for Nathan Ake to come to our club, he wants an 89k wage instead. Gremio are asking for 57 million instead of 51. and Jovic would like to come to our club if only he receives 119k. So now that we agreed a deal for Jovic to come to our club, I'm just going to see if Real Madrid can actually give me Lacazette's release clause instead of 72 million. So as for David Luiz, I've just sent out a 25 mil offer to Manchester United instead of the 19th that they offered us, just because they are rivals, and see if they actually come back with something positive. Seeing we weren't able to bring in Everton to our club, I'm just going to go in for Lozano instead. I'll start off with giving them 40 million for him, 78k wages for him on a 4-year deal, and send that off and see what they say. So we've got a message about Lozano. He's declined the offer. Manchester United agreed the 25 million that we sent over to them, and likewise with Lacazette going to Real Madrid for 88.8. so that's all good news. So I'm just going to agree a 25 million offer to send David Luiz to Manchester United. I'm also going to sign off Lacazette to Real Madrid for 88.8. So after both of those sales, we've got 145 million in the bank to spend and 514k wages. So now that we've got the funds, I'm just going to agree Nathan Ake to come to our club for 48.1 million. And I'm also going to agree the deal for Jovic to come to our club for 56.9 million. So as you can see, Nathan Ake joining us from Bournemouth. Hope he could be a good addition, especially how we were at the back last season. You also see Jovic joining our club for 56.9 million. So after signing those two big players, this is how our starting 11 looks at the moment. So now that I've signed a centre back and a striker, I'm just going to remove the scouts to look for them and only focus on a left midfielder if need be. So for my second offer for Lozano, I'm just going to send off a 47.3 million offer, give him 86k wages on a 4-year deal, and hopefully they agree to that. So Napoli have declined another offer from us for Lozano, but we do have a loan offer for Saka from Derby. So Derby want to loan in Saka for 1.9 million for the year. I'm just going to see if they can give me something around 2.5. and send that off. So for Lozano to come to our club, he wants 109k wages instead with the same transfer fee, which is alright. I'm just gonna see if I could do that right now. So for my last offer for Lozano, I'm giving them a 47.7 million fee, which is also his release clause, the 109k wages that he's requested on a 4-year deal, also giving him an appearance bonus of 4.5k and a goal bonus of 8k. Let's see if he actually accepts that one. So Ibai Gomez joins West Ham from Atletico Club de Bilbao for a 4.6 million fee. So Derby have agreed the transfer fee of 2.5 million to take Saka on loan for a year. So I'm just going to accept Saka to go to Derby on loan. So we received a message about Lozano and we managed to agree a deal for him. So the deal that Lozano's agreed to is 141k wages to come to our club instead of 109, which is fine because we have the wage available. But I just need to raise some funds for the transfer fee as we've only got 42 million instead of 47. So I received a scout report on Julian Draxler, who is on our shortlist at the moment. Just going to see how much I can actually get him for. So according to my scout, I can actually get Julian Draxler for 22 million instead of the 31 that he's valued at. I think I'm actually going to go for it. I'm going to offer him 22 million, 77k wages on a 4-year deal, and actually see if they accept that. So I got a message about Julian Draxler and he's accepted to come to our team. So I've now got Lozano accepted, Draxler accepted. You guys can let me know if you really want Lozano to come in or if I should just go for Draxler instead. Saka's overall goes up by 2, now 69 overall. Holden's overall goes up by 1, he's now 78. Ozil's overall goes down by 1, so he's now 83. And we do have an offer for Smith Rowe to go on loan to Newcastle, which I'll check out in a minute. So Newcastle have offered us 3.8 million to take Smith Rowe on loan for a year. Just gonna see if they can give us 4.5 or around those. So I know I said I was gonna end the episode when we get to the end of July. Reason being so I can show you the transfers that happened throughout the month of July. But for some reason one of the transfers took me all the way to the 4th of August. So these are the big deals that have happened throughout August so far. Fabian Ruiz goes to Real Madrid for 58 million. Aouar goes from Lyon to Bayern for 53 million. Toby goes to Barcelona for 42 million. Ondo goes from Roma to Atletico Madrid for 41 million. Nakajima from Porto to Everton for 27 million. And Pedro going to Bayern for 21 million. McTominay being transferred again, this time from Real Madrid to PSG for 21 million. Vitola going to Liverpool for 19 million. Danilo going from Juve to Benfica for 19 million. And those seem to be the biggest deals so far. So if you enjoyed what you saw in this episode, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, and in our next episode we will be taking on Wolves in our first Premier League game of the season. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.